Hey everyone, I am going to be walking through some of the challenges over at My Little Scrapbook Store's Camp Scrap a Lot. This one is the bucket list challenge, and it is to scrapbook something that is an accomplishment or something that you want to do. So you could do things like having a grandchild. I know one of our design team members is probably doing that one. You could do marathon, sporting, anything like that you're doing. Or it could be as simple as travel, someplace you've wanted to travel, and keeping in the vacation theme. For me, I scrapbooked about the time that I actually won an award while selling Longaberger. So this year in 2021, and I probably have already done a page about it, I took my daughter through Ohio when we were driving home and stopped at the Big Basket, the Longaberger Basket Building. It's shaped as a basket. You can see it over there in the upper right hand corner. And she and I drove by that basket, and it just brought back a lot of memories of the times that I had been to the basket when I was selling Longaberger and the time that I went as part of an award. And it was really a big deal for me, and it kind of opened my eyes to opportunities. It was really the first time that I had real girlfriends, not related to engineering or not related to the place that I worked, and not related to my kids' friends. Moms, you know how that goes when you're a mom. A lot of your friends at being the moms of your kids' friends. So Longaberger really was did a lot for me, and I really wanted to kind of just do a scrapbook, not necessarily about 2006, but about now and about my memories of that time. So I had found two of the postcards that I had must have grabbed when I was there in 2006 because they're of places that really don't exist in that way anymore. And I had one of the pictures that someone else on the team that I was in must have taken of me getting the basket signed, my award basket signed by Tammy Longaberger. And I also knew I had this Oh Happy Day paper. Now, in my head, I remembered the Oh Happy Day paper as having more baskets in it, and I probably have already used that paper somehow. But I just wanted to try to use up some of the baskets in there. Back in 2006, when I went to Longaberger, they actually had Longaberger themed scrapbook paper and scrapbook kits. And I know that if I were to go back into my stash, I could probably find some of that. But this is going to be just pretty a simple page. I originally had picked out this mint green background paper because I thought I was going to use some of the mint green. And then the one page that really had a bunch of baskets on it doesn't have that mint green in it. It has more of the olive green. So I ended up doing that. I'm going to frame this paper. So I'm going to cut it out at 11, an 11 by 11, and use the olive green to frame it. And then I'm going to do a simple layout with the pictures and the postcards together. Um, and really, the journaling and the story are kind of the most important part for me of this. So you saw at the very beginning, I started with the story. I started by writing out the story on one of the tags because I knew that was the part that I really wanted. Because that's really what this is about. It's going to go in my 2021 album. It's not going to go back in the 2006 album. And it is kind of a memory of what that time meant to me. I still have my award basket sitting in the living room on a shelf on display. I'm extremely proud of that. I ended up 2 years in a row winning an award for sales and then for recruiting one year. Now, Longburger has since they've gone out of business, they've restarted, they've rebranded. A lot of things have happened since I sold and I stopped selling about 10 years ago. I stopped selling, so probably by about 2011, 2012, I stopped selling just because at that point I, had had enough baskets and I had, kind of gotten to the point where I didn't have time. What I found is, it does take a lot of time. One of the things, anytime you join one of these multi level marketing businesses, is they always say, you can make a lot of money and you can, have a lot of benefits, and it's 100% true, but that's only true if you treat it like a job. So one of the issues that I had was, really in order for me to make money and for Longaberger to work out, I did have to spend a lot of time. And as my real job kind of got more important, it got harder and harder to um, have enough time for Longaberger. So I still bought the baskets. In fact, I still use the baskets all the time and love them. So if you're out there and you're thinking about it, they do still have a website that you can buy. They've actually restarted up under the two Longaberger sisters, Tammy and Rachel, have restarted it up. So there's a lot of baskets out there. Highly recommend. Um, but this layout really is about me and about that experience that I had. So as you can tell, I am just finding the ephemera in this. I'm trying to find the ephemera that either had baskets or just kind of had positive sayings on it, because that really is how I felt. I'm making a cluster there of embellishments on in one of the corners. So I kind of consider this a grid layout. And it's a different kind of grid because it's more of 3 lines in there, but I am boxing out the 3 pictures. I'm putting them together on a diagonal. And, I think you need to think about different ways to organize your pages, particularly if you want to get, now in this case it's 2 postcards and a picture, but if you wanted to get 3 pictures on it, this is a way you could do that by having the pictures kind of go across the page in a diagonal, and then you still have enough room for embellishments and other things while not losing the space of the pictures. Oh Happy Day ends up being my title, and I thought about baskets, or I thought about something like that, but I saw this Oh Happy Day ephemera and I just decided it was perfect. They actually have that in a sticker as well. But I just use the ephemera piece. Um, this Oh Happy Day collection is very summery and very bright. It's probably retired now, but if you really love it, I'm sure you can find it. You might check with Michelle at my little scrapbook store to see if she has it. But a lot of the Cartabella lines, I find for summer have a similar theme. One of the reasons I like that is they have the same colors. I'm just finding pieces of ephemera that I can use here, trying to use it up. I know that really I'm using a lot less paper than I originally thought I was going to, just because it didn't have as many baskets as I remembered. So I'm just using the flowers and those kinds of things. So I hope you guys are enjoying the My Little Scrapbook Store challenges. The challenges really are, there's 23 challenges for the crop that go through the end of August of 2021. And then there's one challenge that is specific for the weekend. Follow the leader. It's a scrap lift challenge. So hopefully you guys can go over there. I'll link the page in the description below and join some of the challenges. You could enter to win a $10 gift card. Here's a up close look at the journaling, and then finally the page. So thank you so much, and please come over and join us on some of the challenges. I'll do a few more videos this month showing you my take on them. Bye-bye.